I want to go over in this video is how to join the Remind stuff, or the Remind section for this course, so that you can receive text messages and notifications for the course, and then also how to make a PDF document. So this is how to join the Remind section for this course. So you're sending a text message. You're sending it to the telephone number 81010, and the message that you're sending is at 2E34A8. And if you send that message, you should get a message back saying you are enrolled in, I believe I called it Math 1350 Summer 1 is what I called the course. So again, that's how you join the course. And you do not have to. This is optional, but this would be very beneficial if you ever need to get in contact with me immediately, like specifically during a test. It would be very, very helpful to have this done. So please do that. The next thing I wanted to go over is how to make a PDF document. So in your homework, you're writing it all down on a sheet of paper, and then you need to make a PDF document. I'm going to show you 2 ways to do it here. No, I'm actually going to tell you a 3rd way. So I'm going to give you 3 options here, and there are other options. Okay, so the 3 options I'm going to tell you about. The first one is an app. It's called Cam Scanner. It looks like this, CS. If you click on the app, it's a free app. I think you can only do so many documents that you scan, but like I've done a whole bunch. So I haven't even come close to how, like, the limit or whatever. So the way that you make a PDF document from this is if you click on the little camera button here, you have some options here. The 2 things you're going to do is either a single or a batch. If you have 1 paper, you do single. If you have 2 papers, you do a batch. I'm going to show you a batch. So for a batch, you take a picture of your paper. I'm going to like zoom out real fast so I can take a picture of it real fast. Okay, so there's the first paper, and then let me get another paper. So there's another paper. Okay, so if you look down here, I have 2 documents. I could take more if I needed to, but I have 2 documents. You want to go in these documents and you want to crop them. Notice, like, I have a little bit of the desktop. So you crop, and you can like drag it to where it cuts out all that extra stuff that we don't need. And click OK. And then let me crop this one. So crop out all that extra stuff you don't need, that you don't want in your picture. You can even crop out your fingers if you wanted to, or my fingers, obviously. Okay, and so I click OK. And then I go back to the camera and I press finish. It's kind of blurry, sorry, it's not focusing very well. But if you notice, it makes it like super bright and pretty, and it makes it easy for me to read. So you could go back and re-edit them if you needed to, if you needed to crop it better. But from here, I now want to email it to myself. So I have email here. If you don't see email here, you can click on more, and that's an option. But you want to email it to yourself, and you want to email it as a PDF document, not as a JPEG, not as a Word, not as anything else, as a PDF document. Okay, you have to pay for the app to remove the watermark, so I'm totally fine with the watermark on there. So press send, and then you can email it to yourself, and it's 1 PDF document that way. Okay, that's one way to do it. Another way to do it is if you have 1 paper. This doesn't work for more than 1 paper. I was practicing this earlier. If you have an iPhone, you go to the notes. Wait a second. So go to the Notes app right here. When you click on that, oh, no, I don't want to go there. You can create a new one. So if you click on that, down here at the bottom, you have the option for a picture. And I want to scan a document. So this one actually crops it for you. So I'm going to, sorry. So notice, the paper I did before, it like cropped it for me, but I can crop this also. So crop it however you need to. Keep scan, or you could retake it if you need to. And it makes a PDF document, and you can email this to yourself. So, oh no, cancel, let's see. I've just learned, oh, save, how about that? So then you can, there we go. So then you can email this to yourself at that point, the document. Did I just delete it? No. Yeah, so now you can email it to yourself. Sorry, I just learned how to do this. And so you go down here, to mail, and then you're going to email it to yourself. So that's another way. If those are both issues, some people have a hard time with that. Another way you can do it is just take a picture with your phone. Sorry, that's all my kids. Oh, that's not what I want to do. Take a picture with your phone of the document. You can email that picture to yourself, and then once you do that, you can copy and paste that picture into a Word document, and then you can save that Word document as a PDF. So that's 3 different ways. You can also, if you have a scanner, you can scan it in. There are other other free apps other than Cam Scanner. That's just the one I always use. So feel free to use whatever, but make sure you use this on your introduction assignment, because I am going to give you some feedback just to tell you if it's too light, or if I can't see it, or if it's not a PDF document, or whatever. So if you have any questions about that, feel free to send me an email to ask me about it.